Hey guys, little thing I wanted to show off here before the episode starts. I'm going to be doing this with all major dungeons in this game here, so if you see this is because we're in the beginning of a dungeon. The first dungeon that we have in this game is called the Forsaken Fortress. Now, the Forsaken Fortress has an outside, an exterior. This is one of the rare occasions of this of a dungeon being kind of having odd floors in a way. It has one major floor, and that's the inside the fortress. It has an exterior, which have all the searchlights, which we'll get into later, and then it has an exterior where you start out at. So you start out from the outside, and then you have to work your way inside to climb up to the towers to get the searchlights out of the way. Well, that's a lot of work. Now, the main items that you can collect in this dungeon the first time you go around is the dungeon map and the compass. I do not get one of these items in this playthrough, or in this playthrough in this episode, but we're coming back here, so I'll get it on the second go. And the other thing is another special item, which you guys can probably see on the map here. This is a pretty tiny map. I pulled this from the wiki, so I just wanted to kind of show you the map layout of the dungeon. But I'll be doing this for every dungeon that we come into. Anywho, let's get on with the episode. Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. The last episode, we boarded the pirate ship, and we made it here to the Forsaken Fortress. And now, well, the looks of things, we're going to have to sneak in Forsaken Fortress, because we don't have a sword. Our sword kind of got lobbied out a little bit before we went into doing so. First thing first you want to do, grab these barrels. You can actually hide in these barrels. If you just stop moving, you look like a regular barrel. Now, this will help you avoid the searchlights. Like so. Well, I didn't really get into the searchlights. But you don't want to get caught just yet. We're going to get caught just in a second because we kind of need to. Okay, I'm trying to grab these rupees here. Oh, God. Okay. Just go. Just go, searchlights. Yeah, you don't want to get caught. If you get caught, you get thrown in jail. But we're actually going to purposely go to jail here in a few seconds because, well, kind of need to in order to get a certain item. That was close. Yeah. But yeah, this is going to be the main concept of this dungeon. This dungeon is really just, the first time you come here, it's going to be stealth based. This is the only time in the game that this dungeon's going to, or the only time in the game that this concept of stealth is going to be used. Now, I'm just going to go and get into the searchlight. The reason why I want to get into the searchlight, because I want to be thrown in jail. And I love the little animation of Link putting his hands up in the air. That's pretty funny. Well, once you get caught, you get thrown into this jail cell. The reason why I went inside this jail cell is because there is an item that we need to get. And this is really, we really need to get this. But while you're sitting here in this jail cell, you're probably wondering, well, how am I supposed to get out? Climb on this table. You jump on this bookshelf here. Lift up this pot, and you reveal a little hole here. So let's crouch and go inside here. I'm going to completely ignore that green rupee because it's just a green rupee. I don't need that no stinking green rupee. It's only worth one. If it was a red rupee, I would go down there, but not a green rupee. But as soon as you do that, you're out of jail. So that's really how you get out of jail real quick. But the reason why I got caught, for the most part, I'm going to actually break these jars real quick. Okay, that's a green rupee. If you come down here, there's a treasure chest over here. Open this treasure chest, and inside is our first dungeon map. The dungeon map allows you to look at the map. If you push start here and you go over to map here, you can actually kind of see, you know, the map of the dungeon here. So pretty much that's how you get your way across the dungeon if you get lost. Now this one's kind of a little bit different because you can actually see the searchlights on the exterior here. But we'll get into the searchlights here in just a few minutes. First thing first you want to do is you actually want to jump down here. Now down here, you want to hurry because there's rats. Hit the switch over here by the barrels. That opens the door. And inside this door is our first piece of heart. Now, if you collect 4 of these items here, you get a heart container. So now that we have 3 hearts, if we collect 4 more, if we collect 4 of those pieces of heart, we'll get a 4th heart. Ow. Stupid rats. Be careful of the rats because they will make you drop money if you're not careful. So be really careful of that. Now we're going to sneak past these guards here. You kind of have to really be careful because they do... If you move ever so slightly, they will catch you and they'll throw you in jail, and then you have to do this process all over again. Stupid rats. I hate these rats. These rats kind of really... Just go away, dude. Just go away, please. Trying to get past this guard here. This is not going to be good. Just go, rat. I don't like that he's sitting there. I don't like that the rats are sitting there because if I do move ever so slightly, I'm gonna get caught. Of course, I say that and then I move. What we do? And then stuff like this happens. See, exactly what I'm talking about. Oh well, it was worth a shot. There's actually another way you can go through, and it's actually a lot easier. Let's not get caught again. Stupid rat. I knew that rat was gonna, you know, completely ruin my cover. Anyways, every time an enemy attacks you, you lose a quarter of your heart. Well, until later in the game. Then attacks are gonna start, you know, doing a lot more damage than normal. But as of right now, like, yeah, the rat, because they, like, jump into me, yeah, they're gonna do, like, a quarter heart damage. Instead of dropping down this time, let's actually swing on this rope here, that which we learned in the last episode. Let's go out this door. Now we can actually start working on these searchlights. I mentioned these searchlights. If you come over here, you'll notice these searchlights all the way over here. We need to knock these guys out. We need to knock these searchlights out in order to progress through the dungeon. So that's what we need to do. In order to knock these out, we need to defeat the enemy that's controlling the controls. That really makes sense. Anyways, if you come up here... Oh, hey. Listen up, Link. There's a monster running the searchlight up there. If you can slay the monster, then just maybe it'll shut down the searchlight. Oh, but you're unarmed, aren't you? All you have is a shield. If I were you, I'd try to use the shield to deflect the monster's blow, see if you can make it drop its weapon. If you do that, then you can pick up its weapon with A. But that's just me. What will you do? Okay. Pretty much she just gave us a hint here. Yeah, we're unarmed. But there's a concept in this game that was, I think, introduced in this game. I don't know if it was in... I haven't really played Ocarina of Time, so... it's pretty much... you can actually come up and use weapons. You can pick up weapons and then use them against enemies. Now, I picked up this jar here because, well, when this Boko Boblin's like, oh shoot, there's an enemy up there, I'm gonna throw this jar at him. It's gonna do damage to him. Now pick up this stick here, and then you can actually, you know, attack with it. So if you just do this a couple times, you will defeat him. And then I'm just gonna throw it. There we go. Oh, he didn't drop the thing I wanted him to drop. Oh well. We'll get more later. But anyways, that's how you knock out the searchlight. Now we can go and get this one. Looks like, oh, we could just go climb this one. No, you can't actually climb that. So you're gonna have to come back later. But what we could do is we could go through here, this door. We can go through this door, and then go through this door over here. Now, Hopefully, yeah. Now we'll be able to take out this searchlight. We need to take out all 3 searchlights in order to progress through the level, because honestly, it's really hard to navigate through here without getting caught. Without getting caught, and it's going to be really, really annoying. I'm going to show you a different method you could do. You can hold up your shield, and when you do, he'll drop his weapon when he attacks. So you can just pick up his weapon and just beat him senseless with it. Come on, there we go. There we go. Is he going to drop? No, he dropped a heart. Crap. Like I said, I'm really hoping the Boko Bobble will drop something that I really need. But, we'll get to that later. Anyways, let's continue going down this path here. And this hopefully will lead us to the third searchlight. Now, if I remember correctly, don't drop in this room. See that statue right there? That statue of the guard? Yeah, if you do drop, like so, I'll bring up a laser beam at you. And you don't want the laser beam. You can actually deflect the laser beam with your shield, but better to be safe than sorry than just avoid the thing altogether. We actually want to keep on the top layer here. We don't want to explore the bottom layers because, well, we're just going to do some unnecessary searching, or unnecessary sneaking around. That's what I was trying to say. We'll do a lot of unnecessary sneaking around to do so. Now, right here, if I remember correctly, we need a box in order to get up there. That kind of shows you the layout of the dungeon a little bit. Aha! I got it, Link. In order to reach the top of the tower, where your sister's being held, you have to find the room right below the tower. You gotta take the door to the outside and then climb up there from there. You got that? Okay. So, yeah, pretty much we got that, Tetra. Okay, maybe we don't need to use this box. I don't know what the purpose of the box is. I don't know why they put it there. You can actually grab that box and you can move it around, but I'll get into that here in a few minutes. Hopefully we'll find another one. Now, we're here a little early. We didn't take... I should actually go back because we can't really go take this chance right now. That room right there that just entered, that's the room that we really need to go into. That's really the room that we need to go into to progress through the dungeon. But first, we want to actually take care of the searchlights first before anything. I just got to remember the layout of this place. Okay, so jump here, grab that, jump over here. Actually, we need to backtrack a little bit so we can take out that third searchlight, because if I remember correctly, that third searchlight is honestly in the way of where we actually need to go. So let's just go retrace our steps a bit. And I do believe we need to go through this door. I didn't pick up another item. I really didn't pick up another item that we could get right now. I don't know where it's at. I think it might be here later if I remember correctly. I think it is. If I just go down this way. We'll get to it. Okay, so we'll get going here. And jump here. This room, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this is the room that actually has enemies that will attack you, and you have no way of defending yourself. The only way you can do is run. Those enemies, they come in hordes, so we don't want to deal with them just yet. So yeah, this is kind of a good thing then. Okay, now we're on our way to knocking out the third searchlight. Okay, so let's go over here, climb up this ladder. Okay, Boko Boblin. Alright, put on my shield. Attack me! Okay, now you dropped it. Let's pick it up. Let's pick it up. Let's pick it up. Just whacked him just to the side of the head. He's like, I'm gonna hit your head with a baseball bat! There we go. Throw that away. Can you drop it, please? No, you're not gonna drop it either. Crap. The item that I'm actually looking for is a spoil item that goes into your spoils bag. It's called a joy pendant, and whenever we see one, I will tell you more about it. But joy pendants, we need a couple of those in order to progress through the game. So let's actually jump through here. There we go. Now we've knocked out all 3 searchlights. Now we can actually truly progress through the level. Now if we come over here, it'll kind of tell us more of the layout here. We can actually push this box down. If you grab it with A, you can actually push it down. This will create a shortcut. If we ever get caught, or if we save the game and quit, we can actually come back to this place and not have to do all this madness again. But anywho, let's go inside here. Now, this is the room that I was just in here a few seconds ago. Now, thing is, do we have a barrel on this side? Yeah, we do. Okay, good. This is a room full of rats, so be careful. You guys saw how well that turned out for me last time. As you guys can see, there's a rat over there. He will knock your thing off, but what we really need to do is we need to sneak past this guard over here and go through this door. That was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to take that time. But we go through this door. And then it'll tell us that we're getting ever so closer to the door that we need to go to. Now that we've knocked out all the searchlights, we won't have to worry about anything. But we'll have to do more sneaking around because we're not done yet. I think we do have one more person to sneak past. And that's this guy right here. Let's just move as far as we can. Drop down. Yeah, you think you see something. You think you see something. You don't see barrels with legs. Let's just let him go past here. Come on, Mr. Guard. You can go past. Of course, he's going to sniff me, aren't he? Yeah. I think these guys always sniff where you're at. And then he's going to turn around. So I need to wait until he moves just ever so slightly. I'm just going to move a little bit. Come on. Go the other way, please. Go the other way, please, Mr. Guard. Okay. Alright, so now we need to go this way. And we can actually keep going as far as we can this way. And then just drop it. And just keep going this way. Now that we've practically gotten past that guard, we are in the home stretch, really. Now this is a little segment here. You guys see this little narrow pathway here? If you get up against a wall, well, if I can actually do it. If you get up against a wall, you have an action command called settle. What you do is you hold A and Link will settle against the wall, and you can actually just, move this way. This is how you navigate through this segment here. I don't think they use this concept a lot, but I don't really think they really truly have moments like that where you really need to do that. Now, this segment right here, if you didn't knock out that searchlight over there, you would have a heck of a time trying to get past this part. I can pretty much guarantee you will get caught when you get to this part here. So, it's a good thing that we did knock out all those searchlights before we did that. But anywho, we got a couple hearts here to refill in case we were hurt, but we really weren't hurt. So, there we go. Okay, come up here. Oh yeah, it's our sword. But, looks like the guard caught us, so let's go over and grab our sword real quick. We got back the hero sword we dropped. Now you're in business. Take care not to drop it again. Okay, so now we can actually beat this guy. It's pretty much senseless now. He dropped his weapon. Haha. Oh, I missed. There we go. There we go. Now we took care of that Boko Boblin. And now that that's open, let's actually open up this. This thing right here that he dropped is called a sphere. It has a bunch of goodies in it. Depending on what color you hit your sword with it, depending on what kind of loot it gives. Green gives you money, red gives you health, and yellow gives you spoils. So that's pretty much that in a nutshell. So let's go do this. There you go. Now there's the joy pendant I was mentioning earlier. This is a joy pendant. Keep it in your spoils bag. These pendants are said to flock to those who spread joy, like butterflies on nectar-filled blossoms. Okay, but we need to have a certain number of those in order to do certain side quests. But anywho, I think I'm going to end the episode here. So the next episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker, we are going to go through this door here and hopefully save our sister. So I'll see you guys on the next episode.